How you guys doing? So, I was gonna go on a flight yesterday to Vegas, well, to Boulder. I just wanted to get some more practice in controlled airspace, so we were gonna head over there, but it was crazy. Like, some of the flight METARs and stuff were saying that it was gusting up to 45, 50 knots. I saw some people posting screenshots of the wind. Sorry, I'm trying to open the garage. I did a flight plan to Vegas, and it was 94 miles away, and I put my cruise in there at 100 knots, and it said it was going to take me an hour and 45 minutes, and I was just like, that seems like really long. So I started looking through everything and noticed that I would have had like a 40 knot headwind. And so then I was like, well, how long would it take me to come back? Oh, and it told me I was going to burn like 13.7 gallons of fuel. So I was like, how long is it going to take me to fly back? And it was only going to take 44 minutes to fly back. And I would only burn 5.5 gallons of fuel. So I thought that was kind of funny, just crazy what the winds will do. But long story short, I did not fly yesterday because of the weather. And today the weather was supposed to be bad, so I wasn't gonna fly today, but I wanted to go. I have the wheel pant for my front wheel, and because my plane was just tied down for a little while, I was keeping it here at the house, but now that I have a little shade hanger, I've got a little storage area too. So I had nothing else to do right now, so I was just gonna run to the airport and put that thing in my little storage space. So thought I'd bring you guys along with me. These things are super greasy. I need to clean them, but that's why I'm wearing gloves. Found the hardware. Alright, just loaded up the wheel pants, or wheel pant. Got the hardware over there, brought some gloves because it's super greasy. I want to clean it maybe when I get there, but man, probably have to take off this hoodie too. It's pretty warm here in St. George, Utah today. My truck says it's 62, so pretty spoiled. But I will see you at the airport. Well, it looks like I didn't quite tighten down the cover well enough last time, so the wind kind of shifted it. Yeah, it's doing a lot of good right now. But yeah, this is where my plane is stored now, so I got it in the shade hangers, and the guy here that manages this was super nice and pulled some strings and helped me get my plane tied down here. So man, I need to give it a wash now too. The wind and rain and stuff was crazy, but I'll go ahead and get this cover sorted out. better. This plane is kind of unique, I guess. There's not a lot of them, so this is just a generic low wing cover from Sporties. So it probably doesn't fit as well as the Cirrus cover over there, or some of these other ones that are model specific, but I think I just had it too loose. And we don't have heavy winds like we had yesterday very often. Oh well. Okay. So it's nothing special, but I have just this little box right here for my shade hanger spot, 718. So I was just gonna put my wheel pants in there until is that gonna stay open? Not really. Oh well. Put it in there until I decide to put it on or not. The last owner said that it caused excess drag in the air, especially if I was, because it turns with the rudder. So it actually does have a pretty weird, like front gear lock that you can use while you're in flight to keep the front wheel locked straight. I just never have used it. The previous owner said that he never used it either and just kept the wheel pant off. But I could try that, put it on and see if it changes any of my cruising speeds or fuel burn or anything like that, just with decreased drag. Because I think as long as it's locked straight, it would decrease the drag. But I don't know. I brought my gloves, but I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I'll use them. I was thinking about cleaning this today, but honestly, it looks like it might rain. So, never gets old. All right. So I was also curious. I just like making videos. I'm not very good at it. I don't have a lot of experience, but it's just for fun. Anyway, I got a lot more views on my first video than I thought I would, and lots of you subscribed and liked and left comments, and I really appreciate that. And I was just kind of curious. I was planning on just kind of making videos of, my journey, getting my different ratings and owning an airplane, going on fun adventures, and that's what I'm still planning on doing. But was there anything else that you guys wanted me to talk about or add with those videos? Yeah, just leave it in the comments if there's something specific that you want me to talk about or make a video about, or a question you might have. Then let me know. Pretty sweet Piper, I wasn't really looking, Piper Malibu. That's pretty zoomed in. There we go. Smell of jet fuel. Basically, I just wanted to bring those wheel pants over and make sure that the airplane was still all good from that weather that we had, and everything seems to be in place. So, I might close my tailgate. Oh, the other thing, now that I'm over here, it's super nice because I was tied down over here on the east side, on that ramp over there, and so it's kind of annoying because I use this self-serve fuel, so taxi down Alpha, cross 19 as soon as there was an opening with traffic, and then taxi down like Bravo taxiway over there, and then the self-serve fuel is right here. and then I would have to taxi all the way back. So that was kind of obnoxious. But also, I had to drive to the east side of the airport, and it takes me about like 15 plus minutes to get over there. The west side of the airport is only like an 8-minute drive for me. It's just like it's through the neighborhood, so it's way more convenient to come to this side. And I wasn't able to because I didn't have access through the gates. I had to go through the FBO on the east side, but now I have a badge to get in, and so I can come to the west side, drive my truck right up here, and it'll be super nice to go on trips. I can bring all my stuff, like on cross-country trips, and bring all my stuff in my truck, and then pull right up to my plane like I am right now, and load everything just directly into the plane, pull the plane out, and then I can park my truck where my plane is tied down and leave it there. So there's a couple fun cross-country trips that I have planned. My cousin's getting married in July, so I'll fly up to the Boise area for that. My dad said that they were going to be redoing like a deck, and I have a bunch of experience building decks, and so I was going to fly up to Eastern Washington in Spokane. It'll be a longer one. It's about, I think like 700 miles. So be a multi-leg. I'll probably just do it in one day, but it'll be a long flight. I also have been, yesterday and today, I was looking at some little runways in the Grand Canyon. There's a few in there. You can't really fly over the Grand Canyon. Most of it, you have to stay above 18,000. There's a couple special corridors you can go through, which I have, and they're pretty fun. But even those are, altitude restricted. And so it's kind of hard to, get close and see the cool views. But there's some airports in there. And as long as you stay within 3 miles of that airport, you can fly at 3,000 feet AGL and go in and land at those. And one of them is kind of over by Page, Arizona, which I've been to a few times. And it's got like a little restaurant there, and it's a tiny runway. I think it was only like 35 feet wide or something, so that'd be really weird. I think the smallest runway I've landed on was like 50 feet wide. But that'll be pretty fun. So I was gonna go out there and one morning get some breakfast or something. I think it's about an hour there. So stay tuned. We got some fun flights coming in, as long as this weather cooperates. But I'll see you guys around.